hopefully help my sister Robin.
Okay.
We recently lost my nephew, her son, at 19 years old. He was born with a congenital heart defect, and it was diagnosed at 4, and that's when he started a series of open heart surgeries. And
you don't have to give them more details. What can we specifically do for you, Joe? Are people having trouble sort of letting go of the memory or moving through their grief? What's happening there?
Well, she's having a problem moving on with her grief. She doesn't see a reason to go on anymore, that her reason for living isn't there anymore.
Right.
And our family has united around her and friends and...
Okay, you're going to right now see the difference in James and my approach here. I would say she really needs an assessment for depression, because when grief either gets to the point that people can't function or they can't get through it after 3-6 months, that is the time to be getting professional help, because that's somebody who's really in trouble. But James can sometimes help people learn things that help them with that letting go process. So
I think actually has dealt with depression, and it's talking to people, but...
Okay.
Well, I actually, you know what I think? I think you really have to realize that there are many, many different methods in which to solve a problem. And the medical way is one way, but there are many, many ways. And being a medium, really sensitive to energy, and being aware that we're all souls having a physical experience, not the other way around. And there are some souls that go through life experiences and they have to leave when they're 10 years old, they're 20 years old, when they're 70 years old. It's just experiences on this physical earth. So, and you know, the soul is always around us. There is no death. Death is an illusion. So that soul is always around his mother and the family.
So he's there with them now.
Always around, observing them. I'm sure they had dreams of him. I'm sure they had electrical problems around the house. I'm sure they have.
That's a question. My sister Robin is watching right now, and she wanted me to ask you.
That's probably why I said that.
Is he communicating with her?
Totally.
Is she missing signs? Can you see him?
I just want to tell you that I pick up very clearly that she has the shoes. I don't know if the shoes are with her right now. And as she's looking at me, she's looking at a picture right now that I'm hearing in my head that she's looking at a photograph of him. And there's a coffee table right there in front of her. I don't know if you can validate this or not, but I know she has his shoes also. And I know that there's a poster-sized picture on a wall that's of him. And she sees him in dreams. I'm being told that. There's also a man over there that's passed over who would be, I feel like, a grandfather of hers who's helped this young man over. That's what we get very, very quickly in a small time.
It's a very concentrated thing, Joe, but please communicate that to her. And if that helps her let go of this and move through her grief, I'm all about what James has to say.